GG's The Mouthful podcast is brought to you by goodgame.tech, the most welcoming gaming community on Facebook. Join the conversation at www.goodgame.tech.
Making pancakes. Making pancakes.
But you know, body.
Making pancakes. Making
Welcome back, everyone. This is Arnaldo, aka Mad Dog, and this is going to be the real episode 60 of GG's The Mouthful podcast.
We're 60 already?
We are 60 weeks old.
We're 60 weeks old?
60 weeks old.
Jeez, we didn't do anything special for the year. For the anniversary.
Yeah, I was wondering if I should do something for, by the way, David Santos, aka Dream Twister.
What's on?
Krista Montanez, aka Shadow 24/7.
We didn't really introduce ourselves
Apologies.
very well.
As well as
Yeah, people know us by now.
they know who we
Hey,
are.
yo.
I would
It's
hope
me.
so. They know.
As for the year thing, I wasn't sure because I was like, it's episode 52, and that just feels like a weird number
Yeah,
to
like
land
we're
on.
Well, you guys did the special get what was it? You and Dulce
Oh, yeah,
did
yeah,
that
yeah.
special. Let's just throw the script out. Let's just hang and let's talk
Pretty
about
much.
what's
You know,
on
I
our
think
mind.
we should do something for our 100th episode.
Oh
I
yeah,
think so too, yeah.
Yeah,
For 100 episodes.
that
That's
one's gonna be
that's a good
live
one, yeah.
from joysticks or Player One or a venue that we
Or
haven't
somebody's
decided.
house.
Yeah.
PAX East.
Ooh. See if we can line that up.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. So, yeah. So, we are all suffering from our E3 hangovers.
83 hangovers.
How's
yeah.
your heads, guys? We're not even drinking. We're drinking water. All of us.
Yeah.
Or drunk on water. There you go.
I can't. I
this-
need to hydrate. Is what it is.
Yeah, the information overload. I hate to say it, but I think I'm done with E3 already.
Yeah. It becomes a point where you go, "Thank God it's over." Let's
It's
just move on.
and we're not. And here's the funny part: is we're not even there. If we were, I feel for the people that have to cover
Hell yeah.
those conferences, and they have
Oh,
to be
yeah.
12 hours, just on point, just doing interviews, going to presentations and stuff like that. That's got to be super
I
brutal
think
for
after
them.
that, they'll just like, I'm done with games for like a month.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. They hang it up, and then that's it.
You know what I missed? And this is what got me attracted to E3 at first, and now I don't see it happening a lot. But back in the day, I think it was it must have been the second year of the Xbox 360. That E3 2018, 2008, sorry, not the future one. The 2008, they showed games, but they had demos already. So if you wanted to play, say, they were showing Lost Planet, they'll be like, and you can play a demo for available right now. And that shit was super exciting. They did that for like a couple games and 2 or 3 games. And I was kind of cool because it was like getting a free game back then, you know?
I guess because now everyone's like, oh, well, whoever's here can just play demo here.
Yeah.
Well, it's either that or the fact is that it's so unfinished. They're like, no.
Yeah, that too.
Sony did it. Sony did it with Marvel vs. Capcom. They had,
It's available now?
well, the demo.
Available now.
The demo. You
Yeah,
can play the
yeah.
demo, yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
so yeah, we're just trying to wake up from it. But let's just jump right into what we are up to. I'm going to start with Miss Shadow 2047.
Gaming wise, I have done nothing, actually.
Fair enough.
But
It's
I've
called
been
the E3
Moving
weekend.
on. No.
How rude.
If it's not about gaming, we don't care. No, I'm kidding.
But I've been watching some shows on Crunchyroll.
Oh, is that what you were
Oh.
watching today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Crunchyroll is awesome.
it is.
They're not sponsoring us or anything. I just
Especially-
miss not having it.
Especially since they partner with Funimation, so we're seeing more shows from them.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah,
okay.
like what Funimation?
I don't really know yet, but of course Dragon Ball's on there.
Okay, gotcha.
I need to look more through the library, but I know they're going to be putting more and more stuff in.
It's also pretty quick. Like, when it's available there.
It's
like
available
a day,
there.
Yeah, a day or the same day, it's available.
Oh,
on
and
that,
with
yeah.
translations and everything. Now this is sounding to sound like a commercial for Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Subtitles. And I know some people don't like subtitles, but I think there are some shows that are dubbed.
Oh, okay.
Not
I'd rather,
much, but
all right.
some.
I'd rather have the subtitles
too.
at that
Oh
point.
yeah, like I don't care if it's dubbed or not.
Yeah, I think I'd rather
As
have
long
the
as I'm
subtitles
watching
in.
it.
Especially with, well, not animation, but we're like real live action movies that are foreign. I'm like, no, I'd rather have the subtitles.
Yeah.
Because you hear the emotion, and everything from the person.
Yeah.
But if you go dub, then you're hearing it from somebody who's just emoting
Yeah.
on a mic. Uncle, uncle.
What's that? Is that
That's like every dubbed.
dub?
I
Oh,
think the
yeah.
best one would actually be Ghost Stories.
Chinese-
Ghost Stories,
Oh.
because the English version is kind of ways out from the original. They still keep some stuff there, but it's so ridiculous sounding and so funny.
Oh, yeah. Like everybody's boss.
Yeah.
On,
well,
on
well,
when
I
they
think
dub it.
I think what they happen. I swear it's yeah. I think that's what it is. I think
Yeah.
it means something, and they just go
Just
with
tweak
the
it,
yeah,
and-
exactly.
oh well, that's the Japanese word for boss. So
we're calling
therefore,
him boss,
We're
yeah.
calling him boss. So we're
And
calling
that's
her
why I
boss.
prefer sub, because they actually take some dialogue out when it's in dub.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they can
When it's
modify
dubbed.
it.
Yeah.
They can
They do,
rewrite
and
it.
I just
you know.
I don't like that. I prefer just having it straight to the point.
Yeah. They have to rewrite. They have to. Yeah, I understand what
I
you're
To
know.
saying.
fit it, to fit
Yeah,
it
they
into
have
the
to.
length.
For it to make sense in our language. Yeah. Otherwise, it's gonna sound like a Google translation.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those are pretty bad. What else would you? That's it? Just some
Yeah,
Funimation?
that's it.
All right,
that's it.
Mr. Dream Twister. I'm literally fighting, trying to say Dreamy Twister.
He looks like he's struggling
I'm like
trying to think of what he
Mr.
did.
Dream Twister.
That's all right. It's starting to get to the point that I'm
That you
calling
like it, huh?
myself. No, I don't. I love it. No, I have. I mean, I'm still playing Persona because that game has me hostage. But every now and then, when I have a few minutes, I will play a couple rounds of Quake Championship. Sorry, Quake Champions.
How you liking that game so far?
I'm really liking it. You know, it's I don't consider it like a competitor to Overwatch in the sense that you can definitely play both games on their own. You don't have to like really just stick to one shooter, because Quake is a lot more hectic.
Isn't it
a lot more fast-paced.
Arena based?
It is arena, but yeah, exactly, yeah. It is, but I like that. Unlike Quake 3 Arena, they actually have each character has its own like special skill. Like one character will have something where they will throw something and they will teleport there. The other character can
That's similar to Señada. No, I mean not Señada.
Two-tone
The one with
Overwatch?
the one with the little portal that you drops and you can just
Sombra.
Sombra.
Oh, yeah. No, that's what I mean. They have different skills that you can use, and they recharge relatively fast enough to where you could find, you find yourself using it often, but sometimes you forget because the action is so crazy, so hectic, and so fast. But it's also good that you died, you respawn immediately, go at it. You die again, immediately go back.
There's
go back
there's
at it.
no wait time.
Yeah, there's no penalty. There's no wait time. At least I played Deathmatch and Team Deathmatch. I think that is what's available right now. You can download it for free. It's available on PC right now. You can download
I
it.
want to try. I've always wanted to try Quake because I remember the older ones.
Yeah, the older, the older one. Man,
remember
Quake
the
used to
older
have single player campaigns that were relatively good. For what they were back then. And now I think they shifted their focus, and Doom now is the single player, campaign, and Quake games are just gonna be like arena
Straight up multiplayer.
arena shooters.
Especially since they mostly do their tournaments on the multiplayer.
Yes. Well, there's QuakeCon, so that they tend to have in Dallas, Texas, every year, and it's a big tournament of all those type of games. And yeah, I feel like this one is pretty much designed for that.
For
It's
that.
for the for the esport. Anyways,
Is it still in beta?
yes, it's,
Okay,
straight,
so
it's still in beta. I believe the plans. They plan to release it as I don't want to call it free to play. I mean, yeah, free to play. I would say where one character will be available.
Okay.
I could be honestly.
similar to,
I
Killer
apologize,
Instinct.
guys. I could be wrong in this entirely, but my understanding is that right now it's an open beta. Anybody can just download the Bethesda launcher because it also needs to have its own launcher now. And play it. It is super fun. It runs super well. At least I'm running it on my video card, which is still on 980 Ti. And it runs, over 60 frames per second at
We'll see
$1440p.
if my graphics card can run it.
You should try it. You should try it. It's really fun. I
have
encourage.
about an average one.
Yeah.
I think it's,
What are you running? Do you remember? specs?
Radeon 270? Radeon R9?
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, you can use an update. We'll talk after this.
Something that I can
Don't
afford.
let
I
him
know
do
a
it to
guy.
you.
I know a
Don't let him
guy.
do it to
It's
you.
been fine so far because I can
I got-
play a lot of games at Ultra with it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was gonna say real quick. There's someone in the group right now that's trying to load off
Armando.
two 1070s. So that's something to consider. And then Chakra was telling me yesterday he wants to get rid of his 1080, of his GeForce 1080 to buy a 1080 Ti. And I keep telling him, dude, just save your money. You have a powerful enough computer with a powerful enough hard video card. Save that money for the monitor. But Chakra is as Chakra's dog. He's
Chakra
always
will-
gonna do what he,
I love you,
what he
Chakra.
needs to do.
Shout out
And
to
He's a
Chakra.
man. So
Maybe
we
you
love
can see if
Chakra.
it'll run on your little laptop there.
Quake will run perfectly on this laptop.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
I
Download
would
it and try it.
expect
Give
it
it a
because
shot.
that's not.
No, but it's
it'll-
keyboard and mouse. See, this is
Doesn't matter.
Twitch. Well, for him,
Yeah,
he does.
I don't do
he doesn't
keyboard
do the
mouse,
keyboard
yeah.
and mouse.
If I can't use a controller, then
Exactly. It's
then
lost.
it's a shit
That
game.
means you need to get good.
No.
Yes, exactly.
Trust me. Once you do
It needs
keyboard and mouse,
controller.
you realize how efficient it is.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure it's very efficient because using the mouse. I get that, but no.
Some people are
If it's not
set
a
in their
control-
old ways,
If it's not a
Not much we can
controller,
do. Yeah.
no good.
Oh, and
They might put controller support. I said might, like quote unquote.
No, you
but
know,
that's
you-
like
but you
highly,
can't.
highly.
You-
And the thing
not
is,
on
it's
PC. Why would you bother?
it's too twitchy.
People do that. People.
No.
No, I know, but I'm saying why would you bother? Because
It's
if you
too
have
twitchy.
a controller,
You
you're
can't-
not
you
gonna,
couldn't play
you're
that
gonna
game.
have a significant disadvantage.
Because for controller support, you need to have some sort of auto aim, and the game doesn't
the
have
aimbot.
auto aim, so they're not going to support that. So that's why you can. I mean, I would not be surprised if eventually they will
It'll be
port
like
it to
a-
console. I could see that, but then it'll be a much slower game. I mean, they did it with Overwatch, and Overwatch works great on
But
console.
on console, I because I have both, and I can see the difference that it's more chaotic on PC than it is on console.
Absolutely, absolutely. I guess again the twitchiness. You can.
And
it's-
they have to lock it at a certain, the sensitivity at a certain point.
Yeah, at a certain point, yeah. The unrealistic ways that you can turn your head on a PC
Yeah.
from left to right. It's like,
Oh yeah.
now look at the right, now look at the
Because I play on
PC gaming.
console. I have sensitivity for all my characters up to 100.
yeah.
And that's-
oh shit.
That's nothing right now. But
No,
I
for-
can't.
for
I
you,
can't
for old
do-
people like me.
know.
That's
It
too
took me some
twitchy.
time to get used to, but I still have the default sensitivity on PC because if I try and put it higher, it'll be too much for me.
You notice how Mad Dog's eye kind of like glazed out.
Yeah,
We're talking
oh,
about PCs. Like, oh,
Yeah, I'm just
I'll just let him talk.
coasting here. Just go
Yeah.
ahead.
And okay, all right. So I'll stop talking about PCs then.
No, but the Quake Champions.
Yeah,
good
definitely.
game. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely something that you're gonna want to try out. I mean, if you have the capability to, if you can run it, download is free. So
Do you
why
know how
not?
long
Awesome.
the beta is going to be out for?
Not sure. I think this is gonna be one of those cases where it's just gonna continue being out
Indefinitely
until
okay.
it's released.
Alright,
Because
I'll
it's still
check
going
it
to be
out.
free to play anyway, right? So,
Yeah, exactly. And you get loot on that on the game. You get loot, even though I haven't gotten that many just yet. I think it's cosmetic stuff, so
And
I'm
that's
not
why
worried.
it's free to play.
At some point, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up monetizing that too.
I'm not
if they
surprised.
haven't already.
To ridiculous proportions.
yeah. Well, give me the game for free, then sure.
Sure.
Yeah,
True that.
I'll give you
That's
money.
how the games get their money.
Yeah.
Well, I stopped playing Persona 5.
What?
Yeah, I just, I'm at 110 hours and I just can't.
Jesus Christ, 110 hours.
I
You've
can't
been
do it no more.
running around too much, have you?
I cannot do it anymore. I'm literally stopping and calling it a hiatus, but I have serious doubts.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
You
just
don't-
like,
dude, come on.
I
You
just-
dedicate 110 hours think of Final Fantasy 12. You don't want to have that Final Fantasy 12 feeling lingering again.
Honestly, bro, right now, the way I feel right now, it's just like, I'm good.
You are so close to the end, probably.
Am I?
Maybe.
I have
Don't
no
tell
idea.
me. I don't want to know.
I have
never
no
know.
clue. So stopped for now playing that. And I picked up, I re-downloaded, or I should say I downloaded Bioshock Infinite from the collection. The way it comes in 2 discs. So 1 and 2 is on one disc and Infinite's on another. So I took the other ones off and I put that one in. And I've been playing that and just really kind of running through the story again. It comes with all the DLC, so I'm going to just... Same thing I did with the first and second one. That's really it. That's all I've been playing. I did just recently purchase the Old Blood.
The Old Blood. Yeah, I was
Wolfenstein
gonna
Old
ask you,
Blood.
yeah. You haven't started that?
I haven't even started. I do want to, and I will. Because I also want to run through Wolfenstein regular again. I tell you, I
Yes.
want to get like ready so that when the new one comes
You
out,
really like that announcement.
oh my
You
god,
really-
yeah. So so I'm getting ready for that. Plus, I need to shoot something, dude. The hell with this turn-based
Overwatch.
shit. I'm just like,
Gilberto
no.
will tell you, Overwatch, bro.
I know I can shoot that too. That's fine. But
I mean, I would say that
just-
too, but
Oh, yeah. No,
sometimes-
definitely Shadow over here.
No,
She's,
but
yeah,
but
the
I'm gonna say that
quintessential-
sometimes you're gonna need a story and shoot 'em up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just
I can't.
a reason to shoot.
Yeah, I
needed to
can't
stop,
say.
yeah.
I can't like disagree with you there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I needed to.
Sometimes
to
your
break, so-
bullets need reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Why am I shooting this person?
Yes,
I need
exactly.
to sit and think. I need to pause the game, sit and think deep thoughts as to why I had to take this
Hence
person.
the
out.
reason he's playing Bioshock.
But yeah, that's all I've been playing. So
And we're bad guys.
yes, we are going right into some news. There isn't much news, guys. I mean, let's be real. E3 just happened, so how much news can there be that we don't already know?
Yeah, exactly.
But there's a couple tiny little pieces that came through. I do want to bring up IO Interactive has officially become an independent studio.
Yes.
So
I am
that
very happy
is
to hear that.
Great news.
That's great news for them. Yes.
Absolutely. I'm glad. They will retain the ownership of the Hitman IP. So yeah, I'm happy to hear that. Luckily we should get more seasons like they were promising. But yeah, I'm glad it wasn't taken by anybody else and then broken apart and whatever. God knows.
Yeah,
what
no,
could
exactly.
happen, so.
I mean, as far as publishing, they might still need a publishing partner, but they get to pick now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's a good thing.
And also, we don't have to worry about Square Enix keeping the license and not doing anything with it. I was
or
a little
giving
surprised.
it to another developer and then
and
having
then ruining
trash.
it. Yeah,
you know?
because if anything, IO Interactive this run of Hitman is the best one.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that's a game that I do want to go back. When I was playing it, I was really having a good time. And it's just that, hey, it's gonna be longish.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it is. But that's good news. So hopefully we'll see an announcement for season 2
You
soon.
planning on getting it sometime?
I do. The whole deal was, and honestly, I was kind of wavering because I was like, I don't know what's going to happen to the future of it. So I'm like, I don't want to get it,
And then
and it has not.
I mean, it still have content for. It still have a story.
Yeah,
to
that's
the end
true.
because
Yeah.
season 1, this season 2 thing. I think it was when they realized how successful they were going with it that they decided, okay, we should be probably doing some more of
Oh
these.
wait,
and
isn't
selling
it episodic? Just
It is episodic,
is.
yeah.
Okay.
But all the
it's
first season is
6,
done.
Yeah. The chapters are done.
Yeah.
They're just going to redo or start it over.
Yeah.
So that's good. Good news for them. Another piece of news: Atari.
Making a comeback?
It apparently is.
Oh my god! This is the season
they-
for the retro consoles.
They are working on their own. I don't think this is a retro console.
I heard this is gonna be more powerful than the Xbox One X.
Yeah, I read that it's going to be like PC kind of.
Oh
Sure.
my
It
god!
is the Atari
You know-
10,000.
Yeah.
You know what their competition will be? Their competition will be Nintendo. There you go.
It was
Calling
going to
it.
run 10K graphics.
10K graphic, exactly.
Oh man! So
10
yes,
kilobytes.
apparently, according to CEO Fred Chenice, he said in an interview during E3 that they're back in the hardware business. Let's think about their last piece of hardware, guys. Do you
The
remember the last
Jaguar.
one? The Jaguar.
Yes.
Console came out 1993 and discontinued in 1996.
Okay, yeah, I was too young.
3
to,
years of
yeah.
life there. And do you remember that controller? Oh my!
God,
That's the
yeah,
ugliest controller I've
that
ever
thing was
seen.
ugly, was nightmarish. It have a keypad. It have a numbers pad actually.
It was
I
something
know what you're
on
talking
it.
about, but
It
never
was-
was able to play because I was too young for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
really bad. It's okay. I don't know anybody who had a Jaguar. Did you?
Jaguar? No.
I didn't know
I
that.
know that the cases themselves, and I kid you not, this was actually something that even I saw in real life, have been repurposed for other equipment. That you remember the iconic look of the Jaguar? It
The
pretty much-
console, the
Yeah.
body itself. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you put a cartridge in it, and it almost looked like a toilet. Yeah. Actually, no. That was when you put the CD add-on,
Add-on.
and then a cartridge. It looked like a toilet. Anyway, the
That
shell
looks
of
like
it, the shell of the Jaguar, has for some reason a lot of some companies have been repurposing it for like dental equipment. I saw
Really?
one that was dental. Yes, I used to work at Kinko's years ago, and there was this guy that was making brochures for his machine invention, whatever. And I saw the brochure, and I see the look of it, and I'm like, the look of the machine that he was trying to get to the market. And I'm like, that looks very familiar. That looks oddly, like I've seen this before. And then I realized, holy shit, this is actually an Atari Jaguar.
So they repurposed the outsides of it, or this is
Just the shell.
The shell.
Yeah,
Just
the,
something to
just the
contain
shell. Yeah, yeah. So this was supposed to be something you hang on the wall, and you have like
Wires?
Wires or like manguera. What do you call it?
Hoses?
Hoses
Okay.
coming out of it and things, and it was very weird. But I also remember seeing it in in a completely different thing. I don't remember what it was exactly because it was years ago again. But also, I was like, "Whoa, wait! This is the shell of the Atari Jaguar."
You know what it looks like? It looks like a more knockoff version of a Sega Genesis.
But with a number pad.
with a number pad.
Yeah.
The little the console itself, it looks like a knockoff Sega Genesis.
It's still look
Like, it
better.
looks bad.
It's still I bet it's still better than Nintendo 64 controller.
It's not.
Yes,
No, it's
I
not.
said it.
No.
I
Let it go.
said it.
that just because you need like
Let it go.
2 arms, 3 legs,
You
and like
don't need-
4,000
You need
people to
three-
help you hold it.
You need 3 arms.
You don't need any of
You
that.
need to be
No, you
Vishnu
don't.
to play.
You guys are. You
Because
just
not
don't know how to
every
use it.
game needed
The stick,
need-
yeah, the
you
control
didn't
stick.
really
But
need
somebody
the-
here had to oh wait, did you see the picture that somebody posted
Yes.
when they were doing this with the joystick?
That
they were
doesn't look
holding
well
it like
on
a
the-
joystick.
They're-
Like I was like, what are you doing?
It makes sense. It makes sense.
No, it
Who
does
designed
not.
that piece of
It
crap?
does not.
And that's the reason why
They
people were
just-
confused on how to grab it. Of course,
No.
and I could have been one of them.
You were one of them.
I'm pretty sure.
were.
There's a reason I hated that controller.
You had no idea how to hold it.
He
Ever
needed
since
like
then-
10 people to help him play it.
Apparently,
Ever since then, the Nintendo apparently forgot how to make controllers.
that
For
one
some
worked
reason, they can't nail
just
it.
fine. I was
Honestly,
able to play every
I
game.
still
with it.
enjoyed using that controller.
That was a good controller.
Yes,
it was a
they
good
were
controller.
controller.
It's no.
Let's not. Okay, we can make this a topic of the week
It
for
is.
another
This is
podcast.
as an upcoming topic of the
Yeah.
week, guys. Be excited.
However, speaking of weird ass controllers, and I don't remember we actually spoke about this before, but
Yes.
we might have. But I'm gonna say it again. I am so happy that someone is bringing back the Duke. The Xbox the original Xbox, the OG Xbox, big ass controller.
The one that
Jesus
reminds
Christ.
you of a Dreamcast controller? Yeah.
Yes.
That's exactly what it looks like.
That controller was big, it was unwieldy, and it was awesome because just for
And it-
thinking in the
and
past.
it had like the two memory card cartridges at the front.
Did it have one to record? I think
I think that was the later ones, but yeah.
but just the nostalgia factor on it's through the roof. I love that thing.
Only you. That's
I
a good
played
controller,
that.
apparently.
No, I never said it was good. I said for the nostalgia of it, but
But what would you actually use it?
I will buy it. I'm not sure if I
not
will
what I
use
asked.
it. No, I will buy it. I will
Okay.
buy it. I'll use it on my daily? No. Why? I have
You know what's funny?
The Xbox One controller is the
It's
perfect
fine.
controller.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So,
I'm like,
that's
what are we
funny.
doing here?
You know the big X that's in the middle of it? It's like they use that you can press on it to go to the home button.
Oh, do you think this?
They might.
Maybe they might have to because if you want to make it compatible. Oh God.
You're starting to regret this a
I'm
little
sorry,
bit.
actually, too. Let me really back. Maybe this is a horrible idea.
Sir, I assume they're not going to make many of them because
It's another company.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's only gonna be like a collector item.
yeah.
really.
I don't think.
Then
you're
I want to
gonna-
collect it.
Of course you
I
do.
need this in my life.
Hopefully, they don't do what Nintendo did: is discontinue it after 6 months.
Oh,
Right?
Speaking of Nintendo is going to. They announced this. It's going to be able for the. Oh my gosh, what is the game? The Rocket League is going to be able to play online with Xbox and PC,
Yep, crossplay.
Whoa!
but not Sony.
Of course not.
Of course not.
Because
And
Sony's
for
being
whatever
big
reason-
babies right now.
No, apparently it's for the babies.
For the babies.
Honestly.
Of all these reasons, I'm like, that is. You really should have just said, we just
We're
don't
not
want to do
doing
it. Yeah.
We just don't, exactly.
saying
Just
nothing.
own up to it. Just say this doesn't help our our portfolio. You know,
exactly.
This is exactly. And I would have respected that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because at that at that point it's understandable they don't gain anything for it, even though when you think about it,
Goodwill.
Really
They gain
do.
goodwill is
Yeah,
what
they
they do,
gain
yeah.
goodwill and play. They're not gonna suddenly be like, oh, I'm playing with Xbox players or Nintendo players. I better buy their console. You know, they're not gonna be like that. If anything, it retains them. But they don't see it that way. They have they. But that's not even the problem. The problem is that they come up with this BS reasons. As if Microsoft and Nintendo of all people, freaking Nintendo, wouldn't know how to control the usage and of their system. It's like crazy.
It's a BS reason, and
They
I'm
could have
sorry.
just said we don't want to.
Yeah, they should have stuck with.
It's funny because I've seen more toxic kids on Overwatch than anywhere else.
I'm sure.
Yes,
I'm sure.
yes. Well, have you been
Especially on
playing?
PC.
That means you haven't been playing Call of Duty games, huh?
No. Well, in general,
Yeah.
I've seen more toxic kids
Yeah.
than anything else.
Yes,
I can imagine,
And
yeah.
Nintendo is like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The one console manufacturer that always look out for the kids
Yeah.
is saying this is okay.
It's saying it's okay.
So,
I think,
come
You know,
on now.
it's a nice little thing because you know what? Maybe if you had like a younger sibling or relative that has a Switch and you're
Yeah,
on
and you
Xbox
can play it.
and you can play in the same room.
exactly.
yeah.
That would be awesome.
That would be
yeah.
genius. Yeah.
And not so much like, okay, right now they're mentioning Minecraft, they're mentioning Rocket League, and that's cool and all, but if they kept at it, this could open the doors for like even more mainstream. Well, I don't want to say mainstream, but other games that we will be more interested in playing besides Rocket League. Something like a Destiny 2. Imagine Destiny 2 having that, having always making sure that you have that big open population, of players. That it doesn't matter if they're playing on Xbox, if they're playing on Sony, they can play together. And suddenly you don't have to worry about, of course, that if we do that, then people that have both consoles and want to play with both sides of their friends, they won't have to buy the two versions of the games.
They won't have to.
And
Yeah.
that's probably also
That's the reason. Oh no, that's the reason why. I get it. I understand the reason why. They should have just said what the reason was,
Yeah,
or not
exactly.
said anything,
or
One
not
the
said
other,
anything. Yeah,
They could
exactly.
have just dismissed it instead of
exactly.
pulling that.
pulling that ridiculous thing. That's all I got for news. So I'm gonna just throw it to you guys if you have anything at all, because I mean that's all I was able to get.
This is, I mean, there's some information out there talking about a possible John Wick TV show.
Oh God, yes, I heard that.
This
Let it go.
this doesn't it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but you know that they're not gonna have Keanu for the TV series.
Exactly, it's going to
You
be a
know.
different actor.
So it's gonna be a
The
different
budget's
actor.
going to be less.
and less explosions.
Yeah,
and
less
all that
graphic
good stuff.
because they're not going to have all that. You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, at this point,
unless it's on HBO, but then it's on HBO.
then
You know what I mean? It's like, okay.
I bet it'll be in something like that. Yeah, or on Netflix or HBO or something. Netflix lately have been
What?
they've
Like
been
acquiring a bunch of stuff?
Yeah, and doing new content.
Yeah, they're becoming your next HBO or Stars
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I think at this point they may have surpassed them.
Yeah,
overall.
yeah.
because they're not on TV, so they have free reign to do what they want.
Yeah, the content can be as mature as not. There's still a line, but it could be as mature as
crazy
possible.
it
Yeah.
wants.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me see. I was reading something the other day about freaking Konami making life impossible, or
For what?
ex-cons, as they call them, Konami ex-Konami employees.
Okay.
They call them ex-cons.
So the same thing they did to Kojima.
The same thing with and they're having that beef with Kojima still to this day, because
Oh my goodness.
apparently the thing is that the health Kojima for his company is trying to get health insurance, for the company. The same health insurance company that handles that would have handled that they're trying to seek is the same company that offers the health insurance to
Konami.
And apparently Konami have they have interest on the company, and trying to make it impossible for Kojima to get health insurance. Not to mention mentions of people that try to try to leave the company. Konami has been trying to criticize or badmouth basically those people, so they can, like, for example,
they
you
can't
couldn't
get jobs
use
anywhere.
They can get jobs anywhere.
Yeah.
You couldn't even mention that you worked. You couldn't use Konami on your resume.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some when you leave. I'm sure there's some sort of thing that they have you sign here, sign here. You
Yeah,
can't.
the
Well,
waiver.
I mean that's that's different, because I
no,
understand there's some
I'm sure
clauses.
that's part of it, though.
There's some clauses where anti-competitive clauses where if you work for
Oh no.
for
Yeah,
Microsoft,
obviously,
for example,
yeah, no.
you can.
That's
Those I
clear.
understand.
That's not what I understand that,
Yeah.
and I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, along with that, there's going to be other things saying, you can't talk about the situation here. You can't, you can't.
Yeah, but that's different from not allowed to say that you worked at Konami.
That's
You
what
can't
I'm
use it
saying.
on your
I wonder
resume.
what they could actually say. Oh, I worked.
yeah, that's
Game
what,
company.
No,
I'm not surprised.
what some players,
Game company
what some
A.
players,
Yeah.
what some
Pretty
no,
much.
what some people have been doing was that they will take like a construction job just to have like something in the middle, so that it'll be more difficult for Konami to trace them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the conditions on that company in Japan, at
Wow.
least, are ridiculous. Like, I don't know how they're not for everything else that has been so progressive, with that country. Like, some of the laws there allow for some of the most ridiculous, ass backwards things. And I don't know how this is not illegal, basically, for a company to be pretty much stalking you at that point if you leave
different
them.
country, different laws.
I'm
Yeah.
sure there's something, but it could also be one of those things that, like, we need. I mean, we have this, but they leave the company. If they can't say or do anything, then how do you get evidence
Or-
that the
or
stuff?
maybe
You know what I
they're
mean? You have
doing
to have
it
somebody testify
in
to
such
do
a
this.
way
Well-
that it's technically legal. That they're doing it in such a way that's technically legal.
Who knows,
Perhaps,
man?
yeah.
Who
Perhaps,
knows?
yeah.
It's still a shit. I mean,
Yeah, I
this is
agree.
this is the thing that makes us go. man, Konami's a shitty company or has become a shitty company. You know,
But
they don't
what?
care about
It's still
gamers.
gonna be going strong. That's
They
the sad
are
part.
for anything else other than gaming. Yeah, of course. Konami has health spas and casinos and crap like that.
Yeah.
That's their main
That's
bread and
their
butter.
money, yeah.
Still
Games
gonna do
was a
stuff.
little division that they never really care about. I mean, they don't care about right now because they don't make as much money of video games as they do of pachinko machines apparently. So yeah, of course they
Oh,
don't.
it's gambling.
Yeah. So
And who knows how many people are biting for Metal Gear Survival?
and Metal Gear Survival, I've been hearing good things about it.
I have too, yeah.
But I've heard
But the
from
universe that it's in, it's like that's kind of a slap to the face.
yes, exactly. No, but people say that it's fun, but that they can't like evolve. Basically, you play it gives you a good first impression, but then it's like
After
okay,
that.
so what else?
Replay value. Is there much replay value in here?
And when you think about it, even I hate to admit it, but even Metal Gear Solid 5 had an incredibly amazing idea for the multiplayer that almost nobody played. You know, and I was surprised because I thought I was gonna be like hooked on that, but they didn't grab me at
Wait,
first.
wasn't there other multiplayer from the other games were kind of like a hit and miss thing too?
What?
Because I remember it started in was it 2 when they did multiplayer?
Oh, Metal Gear.
Metal Gear? Oh, Metal Gear.
I know Peace Walker was
Three-
was multiplayer.
3 had
and I think-
Subsistence had multiplayer.
Okay.
Metal
Yeah.
Gear Subsistence, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot of people playing.
I remember the
that.
card game.
That's Metal Gear's Acid.
Acid and Acid 2.
And Acid too, yes. Jesus, it has been. I mean, most of the news that came out were already covered during our E3 coverage.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Honestly, I mean, if you're interested in, I didn't hear mention of this on E3. Undertale is coming to PlayStation.
It wasn't mentioned at E3, but I saw the it came up on a couple websites.
Yeah, and
I'll
that,
give it a try eventually.
yeah, that looks like a very weird, interesting RPG.
I've heard it's really fun. It's just I haven't really gone.
It's
to do
it's very fun. It is very funny. Yeah. Bungie confirms that Destiny 2 on Xbox One X it's gonna run at 30 frames per second.
Not
no
surprised.
surprise there. Yeah.
because they're probably
One S
cosplaying
or
between
X?
X.
X.
Oh, the Scorpio.
Yeah,
What used to be called Scorpio.
Why you want
The-
me
the-
to call it Scorpio?
I just
or
saying,
just call it
I couldn't
Triple X,
understand.
as most people have been,
Triple X.
Triple
We've been
X.
calling it Triple X.
or
Okay.
Xbox.
Yeah. Let's call it Triple X. I like Triple X actually. I like it a lot. And yeah, man, that's one last thing which I don't know, this was kind of odd. This was touched on E3 coverage maybe, but Microsoft still insists that avatars are important.
Yes, I saw
For
that.
some reason, they still hanging up to that. And I mean, because you don't see them used on
Does
Pretty-
the
any game.
Does the Switch have
'cause,
Mii's?
the kids, yeah.
The
Oh,
Switch
okay.
has
I believe they still do the Mii because that's a big thing for Nintendo.
No, I don't
I
think it's as
think I
big
saw
as
it. Yeah, it wasn't big,
But
but
they still
I mean,
use it though.
They
may
still
still
use
use
it,
it, yeah.
Well, the thing is, the idea now is that the avatars are going to have like you'll be able to. They won't be limited. The dressing you can have a cross dressing avatar basically if you want, or have what do you call
Other accessories.
yeah
Book bags and
like if you're like if you're an amputee you have a what do you call that a pro.
I don't know.
Prosthetic.
What, your prosthetic.
Prosthetic.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. That's the
Welcome.
word. Yeah, you could have prosthetics and stuff like that, and trying to make our avatars more inclusive and all that, which is all good and fun, and I'm all for that. But I don't know if the idea of avatars per se it's dominant anymore. Like
I
it's
think
relevant.
people enjoy just making it, and then after that they just
After that,
leave it.
they don't use it for anything. Yeah, if there were games that they could be used,
There used to be for like the Kinect and stuff like that, but
Oh
that's it.
God, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
but nobody wants to
That's
use it.
it.
Next, so.
They look more lifelike. They look more. They're in 4K. That's what it is.
Ah, that's what it is.
Yeah, but that
yes.
means if they're gonna upgrade their avatars, they're gonna have to put more work into it. Put more like get the avatars.
The avatars. Let's get those
Avatars.
avatars working on it.
Yeah, avatars more involved in their games.
If people start using it, I can see them
Yeah.
try to do that, but people won't. You guys have anything else?
That is. Are you interested on Brutal Legend 2? Because Tim Schafer seems, swears by the fact that he's confident it's happening.
He's
He's bringing it. But
So is he just starting it?
he's, I think he's just saying, hey, I think, I think we
he's
can pull it
just
off.
laying
But
the-
there's
laying the
nothing.
He's in
Yeah.
the spark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you
He
play
ain't
the
doing
first?
shit.
Did you play the first
No,
one?
I didn't play the first one.
I played it. That's a weird game. I mean, fun.
I saw the
But weird.
trailer of it, and nothing of it really, other than the fact that Jack Black was the voice of the
that's the
character.
one.
Other than that, I was like,
Yeah, it was inspired on metal.
Metal,
and
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the game makes you
alright.
think it's about one thing and it ends up being something else. Like it starts as a brawler almost, you will call it, and then it switches into this RTS mechanics that kind of threw me off a little bit. I mean, it was an interesting concept, and a lot of people swear by it. It's a cult classic, but. Yeah, I don't know.
Classic when a lot of people don't even know what it is.
No, the game.
that's what makes it
Well,
a
we
cult
don't know. Well, I mean, we maybe know, but the game sold. The game sold enough.
It did.
It did. It did.
Because
well.
my younger brother has, and I watched him play it a bit.
Yeah, and he's seen Schaefer, which I mean, his I like his comedy and his game. Did you? Oh no, we haven't. I haven't downloaded a Full Throttle.
No, I didn't want to. I didn't even
You didn't want
to.
to?
No.
You don't feel like it?
The whole point and
Such a
click
good
type of those adventure games like that. I'm like, I don't have the patience
Yeah.
to find out where does this toothbrush go so I can move on to the next room.
You combine the toothbrush with the rubber band,
Oh, well, of course.
and you make a rocket.
Oh.
I mean, it's so
So in
simple.
other words, it's kind of like a
Exactly.
treasure hunt.
It's
Yeah.
it's so freaking like I can't.
Oh, the story is so good.
I'm sure it is, but I mean, I'll have to have somebody go. Okay, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go here. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do this, and then we
That's
can
why
watch
you use
the
a
next part of the story.
walkthrough. Just use a walkthrough.
No, then what's the point?
Now, at that point, yeah.
For that, I
you
could
can
just go to
enjoy
YouTube
this.
and watch it from beginning to
Yeah,
end.
you can
probably
just
could.
enjoy
Yeah.
the story and then just walk through.
I am scraping the bottom of the barrel. I got nothing. That's all.
I might have a few things.
All right.
Bring it. Save us. Save us, Shadow.
Save this segment.
Otherwise, we don't have a podcast.
Save our souls. So one thing that I have, so Overwatch's new map is going to be live on the 20th.
Oh,
Okay,
officially?
that's Monday. Okay.
Yes,
wow.
officially they'll be
Cool.
done doing their testing.
Man, I missed that
That double XP, yeah. So
Well, we're
the-
covering. We were doing
It's fine, yeah.
threes.
You were doing other stuff. Another thing that I have is that I don't know if anyone still does their Xbox controller designs.
oh,
The
they're all
lab
design-
has been bringing in some new stuff.
Oh, that's the one where you customize your
Your-
Xbox. You can make
your controller,
your controller that have the colors that you want. Yeah, I tried to do that for the group, but I couldn't get the colors that I wanted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you can choose among 4 new color options for the body, 11 new thumbstick colors, new metallic finishes for the D-pad and triggers, and you can add black rubberized grips.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like the Elite.
Yeah, but they're pricey though.
They're pricey. Yeah, that's the thing.
Because $80 regular, right?
Couple more bucks, I will buy the Elite.
Yeah.
And
Well, the Elite's 150, isn't it?
I've gone down in price.
Oh, it has? Okay.
yeah. So because each new edition, it adds a few more dollars. So metal triggers cost an extra 4.
Oh,
Metal
now they're nickel and
D-pad.
diming now.
Wow.
Yeah. Listen,
Jeez.
metal D-pad costs an extra 3. Rubberized grips cost about an extra 6. At that point, just get an
What?
elite controller.
Yeah.
You get it? Yeah, at that point, just
Now
get a
you're nickel
freaking
and diming
Elite.
at that
no,
point, so it's
no,
like,
fuck
oh,
that.
might as well.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I didn't know.
Yeah, right.
pathetic.
I mean, it's nice to make your own controllers, but like
if you
that's
want it.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let me see if I have anything else.
I know. There's not much going on in the world.
So,
Right.
what about that E3, man?
I tell you.
Let me tell you, that was a weird E3. I don't know. it was my least enjoyable moment, my least enjoyable E3 of all the E3s that we've had, which is it's disappointing.
So Nintendo will still want to support their 3DS beyond 2018.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. That's a
Well,
market
they
they're not
have
gonna
the
let go.
Switch though.
But they say that their Switch is specifically their home console.
Yeah,
that you
they're
can
looking
take on
at
the
it
go
as a
with
home
you.
console. That's
Oh.
it's gonna be. It's gonna
It's
come
gonna
to
be
that
like
point
that.
when they bring that Pokemon, that like main game Pokemon to the Switch.
Then it'll be more
Yeah,
handheld.
people are gonna be like, all right, let me let go of my DS and
And-
just go get a Switch.
yeah.
Yeah, I guarantee you, it's what they're waiting for.
Because I have a 3DS, and who knows when I'll get a Switch, but I still enjoy the fact that they still support the 3DS. Because
Yeah.
good games on there.
Yeah,
and
you're gonna
Well,
be able to
that
play
Metro
Nice
game's
little
coming.
Metro, yeah, the new Metroid, the
Yeah.
side-scrolling Metro game. That's gonna come first there. So,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the 3DS it's a good piece of hardware now.
It is. It
Definitely,
is. It is. Let me see if I
How-
have anything else.
I don't see.
I know we're all like
That's all good. We
unprepared.
can just move
Then
on
if
to
we
the
don't,
hot
yeah, if
topic.
we don't have anything else, then we can move
Alright.
to the hot topic, I guess.
Yeah. Man, it's now time for the hot topic of the week.
Hot topic of the week.
Hot topic.
Hot topic this week, guys, is we're gonna relive all of E3 in one. No.
Yes, let's start.
No,
All
no,
right,
no.
so
Not gonna
EA.
Oh God, no.
So I actually I have the group up here, and I asked, hey, what was your favorite games? What was your favorite announcements? What didn't you like? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kind of go through just our favorites, just a couple here and there. We don't have to
Let me ask you:
list them.
the group got together finally in unison, and they say Anthem.
As far as
Anthem being the favorite thing on the show.
I don't know. I will look into it in our
All in unison.
our,
all.
listener comments section. So favorite games that they showed off. Do you have any? Should I start? I'll start.
You should start.
Okay.
Sorry.
You never
I'll
start.
start. I'm gonna start. Wolfenstein 2, damn it.
Oh my God! Really?
Yes,
That's the one that you're
Wolfenstein
gonna
2.
start with, or
I'm
you're
gonna start with that
you're
one.
giving me something. Okay. All right.
Yes, Wolfenstein 2. First of all, I love the original Wolfenstein. Yes, I do like the original. But I mean the one more recently from Machine Games. Great. That game had, dude. There was no expectations for that game to be like that.
Zero.
You know what I mean?
Zero.
It was like, oh my God.
Just
And
like
then-
Doom.
Just like Doom.
Just like Doom.
So yes, the moment Bethesda threw out that trailer, I was like, "Thank you."
That was a
and it was
weird
a great trailer. No,
I think the
that was
one
a
thing that
great
probably
trailer.
No,
made
it was
Yeah.
great. I'm just saying it was weird in the sense that it started long.
I love the
almost-
music's cute.
Almost like
Dankeschön.
they didn't have anything else to fill their press conference.
If you say so.
They used 8 minutes of it was that trailer. 8 minutes.
I know.
And
counted
it took you guys
know.
a while to figure out that it was Wolfenstein.
Yeah, when I saw that dog, that
Well, the
Liesel.
Yeah, that was pretty
Liesel.
funny. Yeah, bad Liesel.
at least instead of Lassie.
That was hilarious.
That girl was cute.
And the game show, German or else.
Oh yeah.
Someone was like, "Oh man, it's rough."
Did you ever saw a trailer for the original Wolfenstein?
The original.
I mean, no. Sorry,
okay. The Machine Game
The
one,
machine
first one,
game.
Yes,
Wolfenstein, yeah.
I know. I saved it on my playlist for a while because I was like, "This is
They'll be
pretty
playing.
badass."
It was a game of soccer. The other team, I guess, fall against a German player. The referee comes in. He shows the red card.
The red card.
And then he pulls a gun and kills it like point blank. Kills the player right there.
I mean,
And-
that's one way to get your attention.
Yes, actually, let me tell you. I saw that trailer. I was like, okay.
I'm in exactly.
Okay,
I was
let's
It's like
see.
what is this game about now?
the way I feel about Wolfenstein 2. That I wouldn't say that's my best game, but it's definitely the one I'm looking for, and it has a freaking release date. Dang it!
Oh yes.
While a lot of them did not. Actually, I'm just gonna go through the two more that I have, and then you guys can just take over. Spider-Man is the other one. The gameplay on that looks really good. I was a little concerned about the QTEs. apparently a lot of people have been playing it and they've been giving their impressions, and they have said that no, that it's every motion is being like the people who were playing the game literally stopped and didn't do anything. You can see that it's not just a QTE that you're controlling.
Wait. So the action just happened even if you don't press QTEs?
No.
What's the point?
What I'm saying is, for instance, like when he was running up in the trailer, when he was running up and that QTE thing came up for him to jump and do something, well, he was still controlling him running. If he stopped running, he'd
He'll
just fall
down?
off. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah. So it looked to us like it was a cutscene.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of people were saying that the HUD, they were a little disturbed by the HUD, but the guy was like, one of the guys that was doing the interview said, well, the HUD's there so that you guys know this is real.
Oh, yeah.
Because this HUD is not going to be there when we have the final product, but
Yeah.
this is so you know that this is in game. This is not, So that alone really has. Oh, okay, now you have me sold. I'm like,
it's
Insomnia.
Insomnia.
Yeah. And I'm like, I mean, I didn't really, I don't know. Maybe I did have doubts or had some concerns. It was just the way it presented itself. I was like, how much of this are you actually controlling? And then when you realize that it's actually a significant amount of them, like, okay, well, then in that case, I'm definitely in.
Yeah, well, since Insomniac's not doing a platformer, because Ratchet and Clank, they're doing something bigger.
Yeah. What else had done? Because I thought Insomnia had a game that was similar in the scope of like going over. I don't know why I was thinking at some point that they were the ones responsible, or maybe they are, and I'm not remembering in.
They did
Infamous.
Sunset Overdrive.
Insomniac? No, that's Sucker Punch.
That's Sucker Punch. Yeah. And you're right. Sunset Overdrive
Sunset
was the
Overdrive.
one that
Sunset Overdrive, I think
was great.
before that was the not the Jack and Daxter, or the other one, the one you just mentioned.
Oh, Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and
Yeah,
Clank.
Ratchet
Yeah,
and
they've
Clank.
done all those.
Yes.
And then the last game that I have to showcase was another one, a surprise that came out of EA's conference, A Way Out. That looks really
Yes,
interesting.
I will agree with that.
I really am down to get that game.
That's the
And I-
co-op one, right?
The co-op
And I-
only one.
That's my only problem with it. I
I
don't do the
hope-
co-ops.
I hope it allows people to play together again.
Yeah,
Because you know
can
how
play it on
everyone's
couch
always
or online.
and all that, but I hope it brings back the couch together playing again,
Yeah.
like
I would
it
say
used
so.
to. 'Cause-
Get ready, bro. When I
'cause
get
that's
it,
like-
you're gonna get it because we're playing that shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all right. No, that's right. I'll take his place then.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
a
there you
maybe.
go.
That's you gonna be there.
Of course, yeah. Hey, I'm committing myself. This is recorded. This is recorded.
yeah.
Because you know
Right,
that that couch playing together with somebody else in the room that brings back nostalgia for me.
That's good.
you know?
Good old school gaming memories. Hell yeah.
People,
Yeah.
forget about that.
What was your favorite games, guys?
Oh, well. It goes without saying, Battlefront 2. It's like right up there on my list. I can't wait for that game to be released. They had an amazing presentation. I'm very excited. Even though, I mean, they're all saying the right things, and they have been showing cool things. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop and be like, oh, okay,
That's what
this is
happened,
what's
right?
lacking. This is what's missing. Oh shit, this is. The game with single player, it has a multiplayer where he's actually shown, playing with the hero classes and all that. It definitely looks like they actually heard the complaints of the original Battlefront. Either that or they have time now because they knew they were gonna be complaints. And they released it anyway. So now they have a more complete product. This to me is Battlefront, not Battlefront 2. This is
What
the
Battlefront
1.0.
originally was supposed to be.
Yes, exactly.
The other one was the beta.
Yeah, exactly. The other one was the early access one. You guys all bought into the early access.
There you go.
one.
Battlefront 1 originally early
Yeah.
access.
Early
Yeah.
access,
Yeah.
yes. Actually, that's if you remember correctly, it was called Battlefront EA. That's what it stands for. A Battlefront Early Access.
Access.
Yes.
There you go.
So that got me very pumped up. I can't wait for that one. The other game, of course, Anthem. They showed that little bit of trailer at the E3 press conference, and I was like, okay, but you're not really showing us anything over here. So then they show it on the Xbox press conference, and that was the closer. That was Microsoft closer.
What a way to close. Too.
And that was, I mean, it looked amazing. He had us doing all sorts of reactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might
I
as well
would
have been the
still
reaction
be-
guys.
Yeah, I would still be cautiously hopeful. 'cause
Yes,
BioWare.
yes. Let me tell you, well, hey now.
I know, but
It's
what
not
they've
that-
been having.
It's not, well, yeah, I know what you mean, and I'm with
not,
you.
Not just Andromeda. they've just been having
Andromeda,
issues.
and yeah. now-
Dragon Age 2.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
So I'd be cautiously hopeful.
Here's the thing. I am cautiously not just because it's BioWare, because yes, but because games always look this good at E3. They always do. And then this is the same thing that happened with Destiny. This is the same
What
thing
happened
that
with
happened
Watch
with Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
this
yeah,
is
that
the
was a
same
big
thing.
disappointment with Watch Dogs.
It happened to
Killzone 2. Remember that one?
Yeah, it always looks a lot better at E3, and then you come down, and I think I just posted recently that what was shocking to me, the only game that I've seen that is the opposite happened. The final form of the game ended up looking better than what was shown in E3 was Doom. Was of all games. So yes, they cautious that, but at the same time, I'm excited for the possibility of having the Division was also another one that
Oh, yeah, I was
showed
gonna say that.
amazingly, and it was that game. So of having these people have seen what has happened with Destiny, have seen what happened with the Division and all those other games. Maybe they can sort this out, make it
Live up to the promise
live
that
up
they're
to the
showing
promise
you.
proper. Yeah. So I'm so that's one that I'm definitely looking forward to, and freaking toss up between Metroid and Mario. I did not
They
expect.
didn't show Metroid, though.
I did not expect. Well,
No.
but I got excited. It was
Yeah, the
one of my favorite
excitement
moments.
of it.
But that Mario game, it caught me by surprise because the first time I saw the idea of Mario, it's like, this cartoony character running around this realistic looking city. It looked kind of like Sonic 06, or Sonic the Hedgehog. That terrible, horrible,
Yeah.
horrid nightmare of a game.
I remember that.
It was, it didn't give me a good vibe from the get-go. But now that I see some gameplay, and now that looks like it's
a
just
lot of gameplay. They
yeah,
showed
that we saw a lot of gameplay, and it's gonna have the whimsy of Nintendo. It's probably what has gotten me, what I needed, the push that I needed to get a Switch, to officially, declare myself, yes, okay, this is the Switch one, just like you're doing. This is gonna be my
Well,
next.
When you do, let us know. We want to try it.
I will have one.
He'll probably have one first before me if I had
Yeah.
to. I'm also waiting for making sure that they iterate on the console on the hardware a little bit. Make sure
Maybe
that
expand that memory a little bit.
Yeah, or just make sure that they doesn't have those quirky things with the controllers.
Warp.
The warping, yeah, or the disconnecting controllers. Maybe they should have patched that out already.
sure they have.
I'm sure they have.
New,
So.
like batches of their Switches, they probably have.
Yeah,
They probably ran out of it. Yeah. So yeah, those are my that freaking Mario, man. I literally went ahead and pre-ordered. See, I did pre-order this one because I know this one's gonna be a hard one to find
The Odyssey.
on day one. Yeah, that's the only that's the dude. That game looks awesome.
Yeah, it looked really
It
good.
looks really good.
Very good.
Yeah,
How
but
about you,
what
Shadow?
main franchise doesn't go off the shelves on day one?
Yeah. How about you, Shadow? What's
you
your
guys
favorites?
mentioned two of mine, A Way Out and Battlefront.
That's what
So
happened when you
not
turn
much
it
I
out.
can really say.
Yeah.
But I'm really looking for The Last Night.
Oh,
The Last
that was
Night,
good.
Beautiful,
yes, that game looked beautiful.
I wanted to see
beautiful game.
more, and they didn't. I've looked everywhere, and all there is that one trailer. So I was like, I can't add that to this because I got to see a lot of these other ones. So I was like, I can't. As much as I love, dude, that was literally as that was happening. I'm going,
Wow.
oh, there's my game of the show right there. You know what I mean?
It's like, where's more of it?
Yeah.
Where's more
but
of it?
there, nothing. You got nothing but that one trailer.
Did it
And
get a release, Dave, or a release window?
No, I don't
Not
think
even a
so.
year.
nothing at all,
No,
sir.
but we'll probably see more of it, maybe, or they'll just slip it in and
Actually,
be
I
like,
think
here,
it was
here you
2018.
go.
2018.
I think they may
so
have said
you guys will get to
2018.
play it in 2019 then when it gets
Exactly.
to Sony.
Exactly.
Let me see, because I have a list of them.
You were able to find more?
Just a list of the games that were on there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That Horizon DLC.
Oh yeah.
I honestly didn't get it because I couldn't hear it. So I listened to it afterwards. No, I listened to it afterwards, and I was like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. But
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I want to see
yeah.
more on that, though.
If
Because
right now,
favorite game, Gotta see more.
Yeah, I got you.
Right now, it's there's a deal. It's $15 on the PSN because it's normally $19.99.
So it's $20 normally.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So you can get it now. Pre-order it now.
Yeah, definitely. I had the Anthem, but I figured I put that in as an announcement. I was like, because again, while we did see some gameplay, I don't know. I'm still skeptical.
What we're talking? Oh, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not sure.
I didn't put it as a game. I was just like,
Because we
It's a
only
thing.
saw
Yeah.
we
It's a
saw
thing.
cutscene mostly, and then a bit of gameplay.
yeah.
I mean, if that was gameplay, I'm blown away.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It-
saying.
it
I'm
was
like, if
big. I
that's like
saw,
all
But
completely
you know what?
gameplay.
If the game managed to look half as good, it still looks. It still looks really nice.
True that.
Yeah, it still looks
Oh,
really
yeah.
nice. So,
Especially if you look at some streams, they would see like people playing it a bit, and it does look.
There were
like
people
that.
playing
Yeah.
it as a show.
Yeah, they were.
yeah,
okay.
they were.
They were
And
playing some demos.
Remember, this is the Frostbite engine, and you see what the Frostbite engine is capable of with on the Battlefield and the Battlefront and Need for Speed Payback also. So yeah, I truly believe that it could look as good. Now, whether it's gonna have that level of fidelity, that remains to be seen.
Yeah, well,
You know.
we won't know for sure. until
Oh,
it comes out.
but yeah, I can see I can see it still looking like really really good.
Yeah, the one that pushed it over for me to get the Switch, Mario looked great. The Mario
is it
and
the
Rabbids.
Rabbids?
No, that's not the one who pushed it
I
over.
was
The
gonna say.
Mario and the
I was about to
Rabbids
say.
was actually. I was like, oh, this isn't bad. You know, and I'm like, okay, I see where they're going with this.
Yeah.
Freaking XCOM gameplay up in here. I'm like, okay, with
Oh,
some
yeah,
Mario
yeah.
characters, I'm down with that. But that's not what pushed it over. That freaking Metroid 4, bro. The moment they
Metroid
showed the
announcement?
Metroid Prime 4, I'm like,
You were like, Mom,
the
I want to switch.
the account has started. I was like, here goes the savings fund. That console's coming home. I'm like, yes, I want some of that.
I mean, Nick doesn't need a college fund. What
He,
for?
no, he better start saving for his own. So, as far as that, were there any bad announcements or any what the fuck moments?
I would say about the fuck moment. You know, I wouldn't say bad announcements unless you want to call them Minecraft thing.
Or in other words, just why?
Or-
Why would you do this?
Why?
Okay, what you got?
To me, it was dude, that
All
fucking
EA.
Minecraft. No, Minecraft. Microsoft with Minecraft in 4K.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, who the fuck cares?
They always do that.
They're like, and we are remaking it. We are, I forgot the actual language, but it made it sound like I thought that they were going to change the way the Minecraft looked for 4K.
I thought they were gonna put some other shapes. I'm like, what?
It's like, that's not a game that you should be focused and what is, okay, I take
they bought Mojang for $2 billion something.
billion
Yeah.
dollars.
Honestly, I'm like, look, we need to
Yeah.
we need to talk
And
about
hey,
this game.
I think the announcement should have been, "Hey guys, you get to play now with
Mods.
with
mods.
with PCs and PC gamers and they say consoles, but you should actually say
Switch.
Nintendo. Yeah, in reality, they say console. I think that lady on that announcement. When she said, and consoles, and she told us this look like this green, yeah, we're trying to get to see if
Yeah,
we can.
we're trying to talk into the other one,
We're
but
trying to negotiate it there,
We're
but.
trying to sell,
But that should have been the announcement, and then say, "Oh yeah, and by the way, it's gonna be 4K
4K.
also with I mean again blocky characters who it doesn't matter, the fidelity is not gonna be there.
that's not why you play that game.
That's not what you play that game either. Exactly.
yeah, that's not why you're playing.
Yeah, yeah. So that to me was a big what the fuck moment.
My what the fuck moment was EA, EA. A lot of EA, but specifically that stupid seed thing, dude.
The what?
The seed.
You're
What
the
is
only
that?
one who
The
really
guy-
knows that because I was
because
really
they
paying
spent-
attention.
You guys must have been. You guys must have thought.
Is that
it was
like when Nintendo announced the heart
I
rate?
swear you guys must have thought it was like some sort of commercial break and walked away because I'm sitting there going, what are they talking about? Why are they talking about this? So basically, literally, they're talking about that we have this. They're saying we have these guys who are meant to focus on getting cutting edge technology and creating new networks and all. Dude, I mean, they had the title came out Seeds, and I started thinking of Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah.
I'm going, what is going on here? And that was it. It was like a good 5 minutes. And I'm going, why did we spend time on this? Seeds?
just
It's
showing
like
nothing?
saying that we have a team working on thinking of ideas.
Now watch it be.
I'm like,
watch it be something
what?
amazing. Watch it be
Right.
something like blows your mind. And
Well, they sure
you know,
didn't. They didn't present it to you guys for you to remember. So they most definitely. I have no idea what the hell.
That's
I was
what
just
I was
like,
asking.
what are they talking about? It sounded like to me. Like, I swear to God, we got a group of guys on computers in the back. All they're doing is just focusing how to make a new game. I was like,
You remember-
what the hell are you guys talking about?
You remember that press conference, that Nintendo press conference back in the day where they showed the heart rate monitor?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, exactly. Did it feel like an announcement of that?
It felt
sort?
like that. It felt like again.
Hey, we got people
who are you
doing
telling this to?
stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry,
Yeah.
more games are coming.
Like that's something that you post on like their social media or something. Not
And
like
now
on conference
we're creating
live.
content. These games, you're gonna be able to play them with your nipples. That's announcement.
Next gen
Yes.
controller here.
Oh my
The
goodness.
nippler.
Yes. So that's
nibbler.
that was my crazy moment there. And just real quick, Skyrim again.
Why
are we?
See.
This is a
Let's
5-year-old
see.
game. It's like literally coming out again, and now it's in 3D. That was coming to Switch.
If I
That was
remember, they announced Skyrim, and,
like 2010. When did it come out in 2010?
but like no, they mentioned it about like 5 times.
Oh yeah, it was ridiculous. It's like, why are we still talking about Skyrim?
Because the Elder Scrolls whatever is not ready yet.
Yeah, mentioned it 3 times
Not
on
it.
Bethesda, and then like
this is
once
ridiculous.
on the Switch on Nintendo's.
It has to be because I'm just like, what the hell? It's just bad.
What's that Sony game? This was also ridiculous. Like WTF? What was that game with the Sony game with the zombies and the guy in the motorcycle?
State of no, not State
Oh,
of Decay.
Days Gone.
Yeah, Days
Yeah, that's gone. All right, that looks cool. But they had like literal like people hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
That's to do like
Zombies hanging from the ceiling, and then in the game when the zombies started moving in the game, and people started like shaking in the
to add an effect. It was an effect.
I got it. I got what they were doing for it. They were going for that orchestra, almost like a play or a ballet type of thing, or something, some sort of Broadway play. Is what they
They're
went
trying
for
to do
that whole
like a
feel.
little effect thing.
And I was like, oh, okay, I see what they're doing.
like a
here.
Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, like a Cirque du Soleil type of thing.
Oh my
yeah.
God! You remember when Microsoft got Cirque du Soleil to announce the freaking Kinect?
No,
What?
no, I
You don't, dude. This was
Dude, it was a Microsoft. I don't care.
Oh,
would I even
and the
bother?
mask has come off. You heard it
no
here,
one
guys.
cares about the Kinect. Why is that a surprise to me?
Back then. Back then, it was when everybody was like that. They have motion control that is going to rival the Wii, and you're not going to be using the controller. I mean, that shit looked
I don't
looked
recall this
amazing.
commercial at all. I really don't.
Well, no, it was
on the
literally
conference.
a presentation, and the presentation. Once I tell you, you'll probably remember. But they literally before the actual press conference on Monday, on Sunday they have people go to this event. They had Cirque du Soleil stuff. They had a family on a couch in mid, like hanging in midair. They had people wear this uncomfortable contractions in their shoulders. They had like lights, and they're meant to be part. Like they were meant to be part of the show. I mean, this thing was ridiculous.
It sounds ridiculous. Yeah.
It was. You have to YouTube this shit because
I'm gonna have to.
It was ridiculous. Like, what the fuck, Microsoft? What the hell is this? And it ended up being the Kinect, which ended up being a total disaster.
Again, what the hell?
Yeah.
Shadow, any what WTF moments? She's just like, it's like this moment.
like
This moment
like
right
we
here
all
is
know.
what they have. It's like we don't have anything to talk about, so we
One,
reminiscing about E3. What the fuck?
What was with the YouTubers for EA?
Oh, God.
Like, I get they're trying to like bring in more fan base coming in, but what was that?
I don't know.
A
What was
YouTuber
that?
doesn't know how to be on a real camera in a real camera for.
He looked like he was gonna break down.
Yeah, I thought he was. It felt like I felt a little bit like he was gonna cry.
I
It was
felt-
a little. Yeah, I felt sad for him.
Yeah, I felt bad.
"Oh, poor guy."
bad. It was like Need for Speed.
And I would
Payback.
assume that they read the script beforehand, probably multiple times.
He
and
probably
then,
did. He just. I mean, just
Oh,
that
I think
camera.
he
yeah.
had a teleprompter fuck up. I happened to teleprompter. I'm cursing too much.
fine.
They messed up the teleprompter or something because he was super nervous, and then he introduces the guy, I guess the director, the producer
yeah.
of the game, and then he's like, instead of thanks for being here, he's like, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for having you. Who are you? But it was, I mean, it was a funny moment.
God,
but yeah,
that was
you're right.
bad.
The thing with the
That was so bad.
YouTubers. And then the two men in the two
The
men in
Blazers,
blazers.
the
You keep
Blazers.
saying
I
two men.
keep wanting to
Two
call
men.
it two men in a blazer.
I don't know what they were doing. Were they trying to
ridiculous.
like do like the whole announcer thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Is
that
exactly
what
what
they're
they're doing.
doing?
They actually, and I heard somewhere or read somewhere that they this is part of their act. Whatever, like
No.
they were as
No.
goofy as all get out.
Yeah,
guys. No, it can't.
I don't
be
think
bad.
that. However, that was planned though.
I mean, I don't want to say that the whole EA thing was like a lie, but you know,
Yeah.
we all know it was.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Dude, I didn't think that. I mean, the EA was that EA presentation wasn't great, but I thought the Bethesda was even emptier. Like, and what the hell was it with that presentation? It was like I was at Disney World.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
It was. I was
fine
not
with it,
feeling
dude.
that.
But you know,
at
it
all.
was short. It was short. It got to the point instead of people coming
got-
in, talking, yada yada.
No,
leaving.
there's one thing. There's one thing to get to the point, and there's another thing to. Oh, we don't have a lot of things to talk about.
We don't have
so
much to
let's
say
just-
here.
But you know, that's
'cause,
fine.
Again, may I remind you that they had an 8-minute long Wolfenstein 2, and of those 8 minutes, 4 minutes were just the preparation, and
That's
I think
fine.
the last
yeah.
4 minutes was.
Oh, that's actually. You think about it, that's 8 minutes. The whole conference was 40 minutes. That's a fourth of their conference. Yeah,
But it's okay because I mean, Wolfenstein was awesome.
it was awesome.
Yeah,
It's
Can't wait to
fine.
play that one.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So,
Yeah.
who won E3, guys?
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
not.
like a
Who won
mix between
E3?
Let's-
Nintendo and Xbox.
I'm gonna
Which one?
say-
Which one?
I'm gonna say.
Nintendo and Xbox.
I'm gonna say. Oh shit! Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna edge it out a little bit on Xbox just because. Even though, and I'm taking away a lot of points because I did not appreciate the fact that after they got us all like hyped, oh shit, okay, no, they're answering the question. No, what exclusive? Oh, look at all this exclusive. It ended up being like bullshit.
For 2 hours.
For
Mind
2
you.
hours, mind games. And granted, yes, I understand, time exclusive, but time exclusives are not exclusive. Those are bullshit. And that whole thing. But I still like the idea of the Xbox One X. I was still impressed with the power. I mean, right now the games is what's gonna answer the question. But I know people were. I don't know why people thought, and I think this is Microsoft's fault in part because they keep saying that they don't consider the PlayStation Pro the competitor to the Xbox One X. And don't be a dumbass.
been
Yes, it
saying
is.
that? Who's been saying that? Journalists?
That's fucking Phil Spencer.
Oh, I think he's a bit
Yeah, I think he
little
just wants to.
entitled.
I think he wants to
Hype it.
establish that this is the more powerful. So it's
Well,
literally no competition.
But it's but see that's the wrong message because then what
That
you're
is.
saying is so this should be in all essence the next iteration
The
of
next-
Xbox, and that's not the message you should be bringing. I mean, if you want to be,
Considering that they don't want it, considering that console is not the next generation.
it's not the young. I mean. It
It
does.
can be, yeah.
It has the power to be, and a lot of people are saying like, I did not expect this to be a mid tier. Like, well, yes, this is a mid tier because they never said this is an Xbox 2.
Yeah.
But that they just wanted to be the most powerful console of this current generation, and guess what? They are right now.
But to say that
the
it's
games
not
are the ones that are going to
competing
matter.
with-
But to say they're not competing with the PlayStation Pro, yes, you are. They play. This is not. I mean, you can't play. You can't have your foot in two bases. You can't say this is the next generation, and but this is the same, this is us, because that message is just
That
going to be
kinda defeats the
confusing.
purpose.
Yeah. You want to, PlayStation Pro is a powerful system. Xbox One X is a powerful system, even more powerful. Then that's your competitor. That should be. And
it's-
guess what?
it's
It doesn't
obvious,
matter
yeah.
because Xbox, PlayStation Pro right now have a plethora of games that are taking up are starting to take advantage of this. And all you got over here is you have
Nothing
shown
yet. And
are
promises.
games that they could easily run on your current hardware.
Yeah, all we just have
You
to
know.
know is just know. Like
Exactly.
we have to just wait.
You know.
Honestly.
That said, Nintendo had a fantastic showing from what I've heard, from what I gathered. I didn't get to see it, but I mean, if I didn't have to see it and I got excited with all the announcements, that should tell you something, you know.
Man, they're I think it was total 25 minutes long. It wasn't very long.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
half
yeah,
an
yeah.
hour.
Yeah, it was half an hour. That's
yeah.
all
So they
I
went
got.
boom,
It
boom,
was-
boom, boom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
that's
just
all
one
they
after
did.
That's
the other.
it. That's to the point. See, that to me, that's going to the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, what they brought was like megaton. It was like, whoa, okay.
Things that we didn't
yeah.
even
Yeah.
expect, but still got it.
Yeah, the things that we didn't get from Sony or from
Sony, unfortunately,
or from
yeah,
Microsoft.
definitely.
We
I'm
didn't
gonna
get
have
any
to
Megaton.
definitely say Sony did not take it this year.
Definitely not.
I kind of want to give it to Nintendo as well.
Yeah.
But I have to give it to Microsoft. I mean, in the end, I saw more games there and was more excited there throughout the entire thing than I was at Nintendo. Nintendo was very short, sweet.
Yeah.
The biggest part of it was the Metroid 4, which
But
was like
it didn't show gameplay, right?
yeah, it
It's
because
just
it's
the
not
fact
even
that, hey,
in.
it's
Yeah,
coming.
exactly. So
And the core Pokemon game, all they did was just mention it.
yeah.
Exactly.
They didn't even
we
say
are
anything.
working on it.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
okay, that's cool. That's great for people who want it. That's going to be great for the console.
Yeah.
They didn't really show anything, so I have to give it to Microsoft.
Yeah.
And honestly, I agree with you. I'm giving it to Microsoft because there really wasn't much
Yeah,
anybody else.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's
'Cause
like
it wasn't an
Yeah.
amazing show either.
It's
It
like
was just
handling
But
Yeah.
it was better than nothing.
Yeah.
You know.
It's
like-
handing like a C plus instead of C minuses, or a
Correct,
B
yeah,
plus instead
exactly.
of D minuses. You know, it's like
I gave everybody a C minus,
minus,
but
yeah.
they get a C.
yeah, exactly.
You know
There you go.
what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So that's who I have to give it to Microsoft because of
Yeah.
that.
Big props to Ubisoft. Apparently, they had a good
Yeah,
show.
they had a good show
Yeah,
too. Yeah,
apparently,
they also didn't have it like super inflated and long like they normally do.
Yeah.
No.
Funny how nobody mentioned the Beyond Good and Evil announcement, but
Right. I think
gotta-
maybe because a lot of people
Hey, it looked
don't
great.
know what it was.
It looked great, but that's all CG.
exactly.
Yeah. So
That's-
I think
the
I
only issue.
literally think there's like nothing going on. If you can't show like some kind of gameplay after all these years,
I'm gonna have to agree with
it's
you.
that
on
you don't have anything to show.
They probably don't have any gameplay.
Brett-
They're just like in the works of it right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Brett from the
That
group-
means like what, 3 years from now?
You're gonna
Maybe, yeah.
you're gonna be reading through some of the comments.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
okay.
just gonna you're gonna mention this comment, but let me just bring it out real quick. Brett mentions it at some point. It's like the worst of it. Oh, Ubisoft Beyond Good and Evil 2 announcement, and I was like, what? How can you say that was the worst? But yeah,
Yeah.
it makes perfect sense. It was OCG.
Yeah.
Those not really. We don't know what this game looks like. It's probably gonna look good, but we don't have anything.
But they don't. That's because, and I swear to you, it's because they don't have anything.
probably
have
don't.
nothing good to
We'll
show at
probably
the
see
moment.
something later on in the year or next 2 years.
I wouldn't honestly. I would be surprised if we don't see anything again until
Jesus,
next year.
We didn't have. Where was Shenmue? Where was freaking Final Fantasy VII? Oh yeah, remake.
The
well,
remake. yeah.
seven's
Those-
still,
no,
seven's still in the works.
Yeah, that's
Where
still-
were the freaking indies?
Oh, you're
on
talking Sony's
Sony
conference?
on Sony's conference? Where were the freaking indies? I'm surprised that they didn't have. They didn't
Or-
take
or
time
better
for
yet,
it at
where was-
all.
because they were showing off at Microsoft's conference.
Or where was Kingdom Hearts?
That's what it was. Oh, Kingdom Hearts. Yeah,
Kingdom
forget-
But
yeah,
they
Kingdom Hearts.
showed the video before then, so
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The video came out like a week before or a few days before. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's aggravating that
That is
people are
aggravating.
so trigger happy to throw the stuff out that they got nothing for E3.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
they
think
should have just left.
Beyond Good and Evil not having. Wow, not
I
having.
would.
anything.
I wouldn't be so. Yeah, that's why I was like, that's such a. It was like an amazing announcement because we're all going, oh man, this is Beyond Good and Evil, dude. This is Beyond Good and Evil. And then we go, and then I'm excited for it. And then when you settle, you go,
Wait a
but I didn't see any
minute.
damn gameplay. What the
Exactly. It's like, wait a minute.
5
Did
years
they
in the
bamboozle us
making. Yeah.
again? Did they bamboozle
It
us
sure
again?
did, yeah.
It's like I saw an awesome CGI movie like trailer, but I got nothing in return.
I swear to God, it had to be maybe 7-8 years when they said they when they first mentioned that they were going to
I think
do
it was 2007 or 8 or 9, one of those early.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're going to go real quick into who won the bold predictions.
Oh, great! Actually, we should mention. Should we recap? Are you going to be?
Yeah, I have them all here.
We're gonna be all right. All right. Yes.
We're gonna
Recap.
We're gonna check them as we go, and then,
All right.
and then you go from there.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with mine because this will be pretty pathetic. I don't have any. Not one came out right.
Sir, you need to retire. It's time to cede.
I think you're right.
Your seat to.
I think you're right.
Someone.
So, my first one was Bethesda will reveal 2 new IPs at the conference, and then we added later that one will be a hero shooter similar to Overwatch. Obviously, that didn't happen.
How many did they show?
Well, here's the deal. They kept calling them the 2 new IPs, and I'm going, these are not new. These are The Evil Within and
two new
and Wolfenstein.
returning
Wolfenstein.
IPs. They should have just said that.
But they
Two new
were-
returning.
Yeah, they kept saying, I'm like, they're going to show. And technically, if they would have been new, I would have seen them because they showed them both. But, oh well. Microsoft announces 2 second-party partnerships for exclusive games.
Yes, they were.
None.
None. that they
Not a
already don't have already.
Yes,
Not a one.
not a single one.
Ubisoft will reveal Blood Dragon 2.
Oh my god! I don't know why you thought that.
I was
so
just,
weird.
dude, that was just a bold
Bold
one.
prediction. Yes, bold prediction.
Scorpio will be $5.99.
That actually, I'll give you that though. That it could have gone. It could have gone that way. I
They're
mean,
proud of that $4.99.
Yes, they are.
They're proud
I
of that
believe
shit.
so. Yeah.
And my last one that again it happened. Sony will not mention VR at all.
There's been a good chunk,
my
a big chunk.
The minute he saw the headset, he's just like, no, I'm done.
I was like, I give up. I can't even. Hashtag no puedo. All right, so for David,
Let's go
Mr.
with
Santos,
mine.
we have
Yes.
Pokemon on Switch announced and released next year.
Oh shit! I
You
messed
have-
up with
I
that.
mean, it was
a-
announced.
Can I get something? I got
It
a
was
partial?
announced, but
You
that
get-
was it.
I got a partial.
You get a 0.5 on that, sir. Good job, because it was not announced for next year, but it was announced. Nothing shown.
Yes.
Xbox Scorpio will be called Xbox One Prime or Xbox Prime.
All right. Fine.
Negative, my
Of
friend.
course, they were not gonna get that trademark. I mean, ridiculous. I should have mentioned, and they will be bought by Amazon.
And then,
Oh my!
oh my god!
At that point, you're digging
what
your
was
own
I
grave.
thinking?
I have no idea.
What the?
That
Well,
was good stuff, though.
No, there's no way I
No.
can't win that. I got 0 on that one. I should get negative on that one.
No. We don't take away points.
Okay.
343 Studios will reveal new IP that is not
Oh, I
Halo.
missed. I missed that tremendously.
Definitely.
Crackdown is not 343.
Crackdown?
No.
No, it's not. I'm being
Yeah.
facetious. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not.
Sony Scorpio. Sony Scorpio. Hear me? Scorpio would be $4.99, and that is a 1.
You got that one.
You got a 1.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes. Nailed that one.
And then finally, Shadow of War is going to be a showcase on Scorpio and a big marketing push for Microsoft. That I'm not sure. I know it was shown off. I saw it. Yeah.
But we
They
don't
shown
know.
it on Scorpio.
We don't know
Showcase
for a
on
fact.
Scorpio.
They
You got like a
I know
half
they
point
showed
there.
it. They were showing it on Scorpio, so I can give a 0.5 for that.
Yes.
0.5 for that.
All right. Tell me. Tell
You
me.
You got
Tell me
top
banana.
3.
2 points.
2
points
points.
total.
Okay, yeah, 2
Yes.
points.
You got a half, and then a 1. So
All
you're at
right.
2 points total. All right, and let's go into Miss Shadow. Number 1, Sony brings live orchestra back to the conference.
Oh, that was
already
kind of
one.
safe though. Come on, that was safe. That
Hey,
was.
she
that
called
was.
it.
Yeah, she called it. Yeah, there was a live orchestra.
And I gotta say, they were pretty interesting.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
where they went with
Yeah.
them. Fidget spinners will be shown somewhere in the conferences.
No.
That's actually a good one, but unfortunately, they
No.
didn't do that. Yeah.
I did see if remember Ubisoft the bear, the panda bear. It was
panda
dabbing.
It was
Oh,
dabbing.
yeah.
I'm just like, really?
God. You should have gone with that. Someone's gonna dab on stage.
I should have just said someone's gonna do a meme. Someone's gonna do a meme.
Take Two will reveal a new Bioshock
No.
Oh, see, you
Nope.
screwed up on
Not
that
that
one.
one
Yeah.
there.
That's
It's all right. It's not as ridiculous as your guys, though.
Yeah, we're pretty ridiculous.
Xbox One Prime.
Scalebound
Christ.
comes back from the grave.
Oh my god.
Nope.
That you went
There we go.
you
No,
went
that wouldn't go.
suicidal on that one.
It's
And
all right.
then
Dig my own grave here.
finally, honestly, I don't think any of us can even answer this question. The PC gaming show will not be boring and will show off good tech. Honestly, I have no idea.
Will not be boring.
It will not
Honestly,
Will not be boring. It was the
least it
PC game show.
At least it looked better.
It looked
Because
better.
mind you, PC gaming show was going
Give her half a
before.
point.
I'll
Come
give her half a
on.
point for that,
Yeah.
Mind you, PC gaming show was going on before they decided to join E3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't see it. I saw like the Lawbreaker. They had a moment to show off Lawbreakers. And all this.
And then they were showing other stuff.
Lawbreaker is-
It was $30, so he announced it.
Yeah,
It'll
that's
be
a good
$30.
price. Yeah. If it's a good game, then
exactly.
yeah,
It's coming out
I'll
soon,
pick that
too.
up, yeah.
So,
See, Cliffy knows though. Cliffy knows.
yeah.
Yeah,
Cliffy B.
Yeah.
so that gives her 1.5, and with a 0.5 lead, Mr. Santos 6.
Woo! Yes.
He
Good job,
actually
sir.
got
The winner
something.
of
Good
E3.
All right.
For once.
For
Yes.
once.
Well, we've only done this twice now, and
Yes.
last year was really bad.
No, last year, yeah, we neither one of
Yeah, it
neither
was
one of us got anything.
disgusting.
Wasn't it Doomsday that got something? I don't know.
I
remember.
don't think he did predictions with us. Yeah,
I thought also Nick did too. Didn't he do?
the
any?
predictions.
It
No,
was-
it was
no.
just you and me who did predictions.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we failed miserably.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm sharpening up. I'm getting a little bit
A
better.
little bit better, yeah.
Yes.
Eventually, we're just gonna put one word.
Yeah.
That's it.
Exactly, yes. Sony will have we'll mention the PS Vita.
There you go.
There you go.
Sean Layden will be there.
There you go, exactly.
Or
Phil Spencer will host Microsoft.
Oh, good stuff.
Nintendo will have something with Mario.
Mario will be shown at least 3 times.
EA will fail.
Yeah, once again, making it 5 years in a row. No, I'm just kidding.
did you saw the Fire Emblem Warriors, right?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think about that?
I don't know. I've never played any of the Fire Emblems, so I don't have any connection to them.
Because if you play Dynasty Warriors, it's by them.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Well, he's
that's
played
probably
Dynasty
the
Wars.
reason
Yeah. He's played some Dynasty Wars. So let's go into some listener comments, and we're going to start with the one that you just mentioned. Mr. Brett McLaren mentioned, my favorite is probably Mario Odyssey.
Yes.
And
Pretty good.
Uncharted looked pretty good. Best announcement is the Monster Hunter cross-platform, which
Yeah.
Is it?
is it
Is it?
cross-platform? I didn't know.
I could have
it was
sworn it was only Sony
Cross-
exclusive.
No, it's not. It's
No,
on
no,
PC
no.
and
Sony and
it's on-
Xbox.
Yeah, and PC also.
Yeah, I
Oh,
could have sworn
okay.
because
Oh, there you
it's a
go.
sad thing because it's not going to be Nintendo.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Because usually it's on Nintendo. That's why I'm like,
Nintendo lost
what?
it there.
It's their game.
Yeah, I would not have expected that. You know,
Didn't it start on Sony first and then move over to
I could have sworn
Nintendo?
it just went to Nintendo.
I thought it was Nintendo
originally.
for a long time now, but yeah.
yeah.
So that was
I'm
a
not,
bit thrown off, you know?
Yeah, I'm not sure about cross-platform play because I feel like that would have been huge news. Like we'll be talking about that. That would
But
be.
with the way Sony's been acting now.
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean, he
think
meant
it's
like coming on all
platforms,
all
yeah.
platforms. Yeah.
Or maybe across platforms. Maybe that's
Yeah.
what it is, yeah. Worst moment he mentioned, of course, was the Beyond Good and Evil showing just a trailer.
Nothing, just
no
a trailer.
gameplay after all these years.
Yeah.
He also mentioned this year's Days Gone gameplay was much better, which I have to agree.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely made me more interested than the first year that I
Yes,
saw. Yeah.
I agree. Giovanni, well, he's put here. He put in super enhanced. Oh, he's speaking to Brett. Super enhanced graphics when compared to last year's. Now it does not look like a Telltale's game, so it looks like
Oh wow! Yeah, the style.
it looked a little
Wow.
Telltale-ish.
I
Shots
I have to
fired.
agree. I have
Shots
to agree
fired.
that's the problem. It looked amazing with all the zombies running around, but yeah, it had that.
It had that
That look.
choppiness of it.
Yeah.
I agree. Gilberto mentions Anthem. Period. Hands
Yeah,
down.
that
was his-
anthem,
his
bro.
best one.
Anthem.
And we tried our best not to say it.
Yeah.
I put it.
Yeah, you did. I figured somebody else would, so I'll stick to the ones that I really want anyway. So Giovanni agreed with the Anthem. He says the best announcements is Shadow of the Colossus. He put remaster, but I think it's a remake.
It's a
remake.
It's a whole remake. Yeah,
it's
so
a remake.
it was Shadow Colossus remake,
Best?
which I have to agree. Yeah, his best announcement.
Oh, okay.
which I can't disagree. That's a great game.
No,
And
it's
to
a great.
see
Yeah,
it-
it's a great game.
Yeah, to see it the way that they're. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah, it does
they're
look-
really
yeah, it
redoing
does-
this.
it does
Yeah,
look-
yeah.
yeah.
I have to agree.
I'm glad they're actually working on that, and
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
His worst moment: the Scorpio ending up being a mid-gen console.
yeah,
Wah, wah, wah.
yeah. I think
No
he was
surprise
expecting
there.
the Xbox 2.
No,
it.
no
Which,
surprise
yeah, some
there,
people were,
honestly.
yeah.
No surprise.
Sebastian Guzman mentions best of the show for him was Mario Odyssey. Excuse me.
I don't hear a lot about Sebastian Guzman. I'm glad that he posted.
Yes, I'm glad. I'm
yeah,
glad.
Yeah, new people.
He says, although his biggest surprise was the Metro Prime 4 and the Samus Returns, which is coming to the 3DS.
Yeah.
He had lost hope that on anything Metroid, and he didn't expect it at all. Worse for him, says, worse for me would be between confirmation that Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite actually sucks and Square Enix continually teasing Kingdom Hearts 3 when you know that game will never come out this generation. Screw you, Square Enix.
I'm sorry, Shadow.
I
I'm
know it's
sorry.
coming within at least either the next year or two or never.
Yeah. Between now,
So kind of like
and
Last
never.
Garden. At one point, it's like,
They're
okay, next
basically-
year or
yeah.
never.
Oh, if
They're
you
doing
see,
the same thing,
they've been
yeah.
showing gameplay too. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
This last trailer was a good looking trailer. I, was
know.
like,
Yeah.
this is
So,
finished,
who
people.
knows? Yeah.
Put the shit
Put
out
the-
already. What the hell's
Unless,
you know?
unless they're trying to add new worlds, because there's definitely going to
God,
be
they're
the
taking
Big Hero
forever, though.
6 and maybe Moana if they do
Yeah,
that.
they already showed off Big Hero 6. He's already in it. I'm like, that's it. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Every Disney movie comes out. Shit, we got to put more people in. You
Like
know,
that,
that's
that
what
could
it
be
is.
like DLC if they really want to go that route.
Yeah,
Could be,
exactly.
yeah, you
That's-
might as
there you
well.
go.
Everybody
That-
else does it. What
that
the
should be-
hell?
That
exactly.
could be if they're not going to make another Kingdom Hearts for like a long time, or this might be the last one. Just DLC it.
Yeah,
Please
well,
be
that'd good.
excited.
And finally, Joseph Noah. Thank you, Joseph Noah, for writing in. Black Desert on Xbox was the best for me.
What?
Black Desert. Oh, yeah, that was a game.
Yeah,
That was
the MMO.
The
Yep.
MMO one. He must be a fan then, because we didn't know. Like, I didn't know much to say. I mean, it looked good, but it's an MMO that I haven't heard myself. You mentioned it
Yeah.
to me, and then I reached out a little bit. And I was
Plus,
like,
not only
okay.
that, I was I saw him like, why does this look familiar? Like I was like confused on what it was at first.
Yeah. Dude, I think that battleground coming to consoles. That's a big. That's a big.
That's a big
Because
one.
apparently
Well,
a lot of people are
specifically
loving that. one.
Xbox.
Well, at first, yeah.
We don't know because I've been looking at articles and it's exclusive to Xbox. you know, and
Exclusive?
I'm like,
This is
here we
a
go again.
battle
Battle
arena,
Royale,
right? Yeah,
yeah.
battle royale coming to console. When do we ever hear that?
Battle Royale or Battlegrounds?
No, Battle
It's
Royale
a
is
battle
the genre.
royale kind.
That's,
Oh,
that's what
okay.
they call the
Yeah.
genre. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like
I call it the Hunger Game.
like the movie.
Yeah.
There
Well,
you
no,
go.
there's a movie Battle Royale.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's probably where they got it from.
Yeah. Hunger Games copied Battle Royale.
Or in other words,
Yeah, actually they did because Battle Royale is a Japanese film
Well,
that is
shit.
very similar to only way more graphic.
I'm
than
blown
other
away.
games.
See the things that you learn on the GG cast.
right?
Oh,
So
man.
that's a first for consoles. That's
Yeah,
a first.
that's definitely. It's good that they're going to get that. So, well, yeah, that brings us to the end, guys, of the real episode 60. My name is Arnaldo, aka Mad Dog. Signing off real quick, I want to mention to the new listeners, thank you so much. Please continue to subscribe, tell your friends about the podcast, and go to goodgame.tech. That takes you right to our group. Join the conversation there, which I've seen a lot of you have, and thank you so much for that. And of course, go to the YouTube channel and subscribe to the channel as well there. As far as the podcast, it's on pretty much all podcast services that are available. We've kind of looked it up. It's like, oh, they're everywhere. Good stuff.
Yeah. They spread like a virus.
It does.
Yeah.
That damn virus. All right.
And the more you have listening, the more they'll put it everywhere else.
There you
Yeah.
go. So, Mr. Dream Twister.
If you have a friend and he or she likes the game, just bring them to the group. We're a friendly group.
Definitely.
They'll come to no harm. And spread the good word. We're here doing our silly content for you guys, and semi-professionally, I would like to say, or not even professionally, but just having fun, and we want to participate with you guys. So if you guys want to be part of the podcast or geez, anything. I mean, if you want to, you say, you know what, I know a lot about Nintendo. I want to be the Nintendo correspondent. And you want to start post stuff up. This is the group where you can post, as long as it's not offensive or anything like that. You can post whatever news you feel like it, and then there's gonna be people that are gonna be interested in stuff. So yeah, participate. Join the conversation, as we say. Record your questions if you want them to be played, live on the podcast, and let's just have some fun.
Definitely. Miss Shadow, 24/7. Anything else for
I'm
us?
sorry, just him saying spread the good word. All I can think of is, do you want to talk about Lord and Savior Mad Dog?
I have a pamphlet for you, Shadow, that is gonna change your life.
That's all I can think about now when he said spread the good word.
Well, we are doing
Yes.
the Lord's work here.
We are trying to.
Yeah, honestly, I just want to go home and sleep.
All right.
All right, well, let's go
Good
shop.
stuff.
That's it.
All right. We'll see you again next time, guys. GG!